Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I am putting together a kit for a new project I'm going to be doing called Me, Myself and I, and this is a project that was started by Heather over at My Little Journal, and I'll go ahead and link her down below. I will also link this prompt list that she shared with everyone for this project, and I will be following that list. Now I'm not going to be doing the list in the order that it's in, and Heather also completed her project in January, so she did 31 prompts in 31 days. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and spread this out throughout the year, throughout 2021. And I'm going to be sharing about 2 to 3 layouts each month here on my channel. Now I also have two friends that's joining in and sharing as well, Moira and Amy, so I'll be sure to link their channels in my description box. And we won't always be sharing layouts on the same day or even using the same prompts each month. So to know when each of us upload new layouts for this project, be sure you're subscribed and be sure to click on the notification bells to each of our channels, and that way you'll know once we add new videos. So now I'll talk a little about the kit that I'm putting together right now. I grabbed my Felicity Jane stash I have, and this will be all the pattern paper I have left after my recent destash. These are all older collections, probably from 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm going to go through all of these pattern papers and pull out a few of them that all coordinate to use in my album. Now, I am going to be doing a 6x8 size for this project, and I wanted to keep the colors very simple, and I definitely want to have them all coordinate throughout this album. Now, putting together this kit was fairly easy, since although these are all different collections from Felicity Jane, you can see that a lot of these pattern papers and also the embellishments the colors coordinate, and that is something that happens a lot with different designers. Their collections almost always have colors that tie them all together. So my kit for this project will be centered around my Felicity Jane stash. And throughout this year, as I create in this album, I will go ahead and pull in other items that will match, that will coordinate with these colors. But today, I just wanted to have a starting point. So here you can see I pulled out some pattern papers, and you can see right now it's going to go in two different directions. The right side, you'll see is going towards more of pulling in a lot of that teal. And as I go towards the left side, I am pulling in more salmon and different shades of pinks. And I do not want any of that mustardy yellow. Now you will notice in that ombre pattern paper that I pulled out at the very beginning, there's a little bit of that mustardy yellow there. And this definitely helped me narrow down which color scheme I wanted to go with. And you'll see I will remove all of those that have the teal and just stick to the left side of pattern papers. And now I will move on and begin adding even more pattern papers that I have from Felicity Jane that will go here. And a lot of what I pull in now would be some of the black and white. And I am also going to pull in whatever other colors that I have that will match. Now, the floral paper, that will be my cover for my album. And on that floral paper, that is what I am basing everything else on right now. That floral paper, you can see there's the salmon, different shades of pinks for the florals. There's also the green leaves, and that's a very, very pale green. It's more of a sage green, really, really subtle. So that's my other like contrasting pop of color that's going to go throughout this album. And we also have that pop of black as well. That is more of a faded black. It's not a really bold and deep black. Now I'm also going to add in some white. My pages are actually going to be white. My background will be white. I'll start off with white base pages and build on there. Now you will see more about my album as I begin to create. Today I'm just gonna go ahead and just get this kit started. So here I have some scraps as well. I'm pulling those in, and next I will move on to grabbing any embellishments that will go well with these colors that I chose. Here I also grabbed some of the Felicity Jane cardstock that I have that will match, and you will see those greens that I have on the right side. I will remove those. It just was a little bit too much with the color scheme that I wanted to have throughout the album. So next up, I am going to go through my embellishments, and I have quite a few packs of die cuts that I will go through. I am going to fast forward through a lot of those, and I did edit a little bit out because it was quite a lot of packages. But here I have all my embellishments I have left from Felicity Jane. And I'm going to pull out these cards here, the ones that will go with the kit that I'm building. And these are 3x4 cards, and I'm pulling out right now 3 pattern papers that will help me decide which of these cards and which of these die cut pieces I want to keep in this kit. Now some of these sheets of puffy stickers and so on have other colors on there. I did not want to cut those apart, so I'm just going to keep them as they are and just use the colors that coordinate as I create, such as this one right here. You can see I'm just pointing out I'm going to be using the top part mostly with the colors that go with the kit. And for the die cuts, there are so many packs. I didn't want to waste a lot of time searching through my die cuts once I begin creating, so I'm gonna up front right now pull out all the coordinating colors, which would be a lot of the black, the pinks, and any of that sage green I can find. Now you will notice I did add in that tag that has the mustardy green circle, the little punch out piece there on the top. I will just go ahead and cover that up, but I wanted to be able to use that card. It's a really nice black and white plaid design. So here I am grabbing die cuts, floral pieces. There's a lot of labels in these die cut packs. And I will grab some stamps as well to get me started for my titles, which of course will be based on the prompt. I'm going to be stamping out my titles, I believe. I did not want to use any alphas in here. I wanted my title to be stamped in the same font throughout the album, just to add a little bit of cohesiveness throughout. And I grabbed this alphabet stamp set here, and I am thinking right now I am not 100% sure I'm going to be using that one, but I did pull it out. And I also grabbed some doilies, some Felicity Jane puffy stickers there. I also have these small puffy alphas just in case I need like a subtitle. I decided to go ahead and use those also. And you guys know I like adding splatters to my layouts. So I have this stamp set that looks like splatters, and I decided to grab that as well. Here we have a Close to My Heart stamp set with a lot of different borders that I can use, as well as this Felicity Jane stamp set that has a lot of borders. And here I have some leaves just to add some really fun, simple details on my layouts. So you can see here I just pulled out just a few stamp sets, and like I said, throughout the year I will add more items as I create that I feel like using at the time, but I wanted definitely to have a starting point so I'm not feeling overwhelmed once I begin working on this album. So I hope you guys enjoy hearing about this project and seeing how I put together my stash kit, and I want to thank you all for watching today. So until my next video, bye.